Um, Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I, Michael Cole, with Renee Young and with Corey Graves. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we have Father Yule here today on Friday Night Smackdown since we're getting near to Yule time, you know. And we see Father Yule all over the TWF from the 11th month going into the 12th month, you know, and that's, is always a good thing. Well, one thing you should also know, Renee Young says, is that some wrestlers have been happy to see Father Yule, and other wrestlers have not been so happy to see Father Yule. And I never really truly understood why that was. I could tell you one thing right now, Corey Graves says. It seems that Baron Corbin was handicapped for speaking out against Father Yule and saying that he stole Yule from Jesus. And if that's true or not, which I don't think it is, but at the end of the day, he still has the right, to speak his mind. Well, you'd be right about that, Corey Graves. Yes, you would be good. You would be right about that. He does got the right to say that, but we all know at the end of the day it's not true. Father Yule did not steal Yule away from Jesus. Ho, 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 and happy Yule. It is I, Santa Claus, Father Yule here. And today I just want to first tell everyone that no need what you heard, I did not steal Yule from Jesus. See, that's something that's been, going around lately. And the truth is, there is no truth to back any truth to that, to not back any of that up at all. But some folks seem to believe that it's true, and it's not. All right? Now, I do know that I do have a good list, and I do got a bad list. And it is likely that someone, can get themselves on the good list. Yeah, there's still time, to get yourself, on the good list. So, yes, it can still be done. Well, here's Ricochet coming in the ring now, Michael Cole says. All right, Santa Claus. I know this is going to be a Yule gift that I don't know if you can do it or not. But I think that we should bring back the TWF light heavyweight winnings. At least that's what I think. Because I do think that it was, misran. And I think if we had the right leadership over it, then at the end of the day, I believe that I would be a good good TWF hard middle fighter. No light heavyweight fighter. So I think we should bring that back. Well, let me see about that, Ricochet. First off, yeah, I can do that. Yes, I can go and buy you a toy offshoot of the TWF light heavyweight winnings, but I don't have the might and slay to bring that back. And I did like the strap when it was around. Now, some folks out there would think that, that the TWF had way too many straps, and that the TWF light heavyweight winnings and world heavyweight winnings being withdrawn. A lot of folks would think that there's too many straps. But I did like it. And I did think that we can do that. Ricochet. Oh no, look, it's Xia Li. Michael Cole says that the TNA Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Alright, need be we don't have the TWF Light Heavyweight winnings anymore, but we still have the TWF 24/7 winnings. And I am quite aware, Father Yule, that one year you won the WWE 24/7 winnings. Yeah, Xylee, everyone brings that up. You know, they bring that up. And yes, it did happen. You got to keep in mind, there were at least 2 Father Yules that year. Well, maybe there were 3. Well, Renee Young said it is true that there were 2 Father Yules in WWE that year. The one that won the WWE 24/7 winnings from Akira Tozawa, who lost it back to R-Truth. A one who showed up on WWE Backroom, and some wrestler going as, and the Friedrich one was some wrestler fighting on AEW Dark. So yeah, there were at least 3 Father Yules that year, 2 for W and 1 for AEW. Well, if you think of it, there were really 2 of those, but whatever. Alright. So Ricochet says, you think you're saying you want to fight me for the TWF 24/7 winnings? You want to put that on stake against me? Yeah, I do. And I also want to fight Father Yule for it as well. Now, Zaya, you have been on a good list for some time. And I do not want to win, or, I don't want to be the TWF 24/7 fighter. Because I already had my dealings as the WWE 24/7 fighter, and it didn't quite go well. What do you mean it didn't quite go well? Well, let's just say that in 29 between while WWE was still, let's just say a lot of folks didn't like it. And we could do it. Oh, wait, hell, hold it right there. Father Yule just said he didn't want to win, and he won it. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new TWF 24/7 fighter, Santa Claus. And Santa Claus won it. Okay, well, I gave in to... Oh! Ricochet just took down Father Yule. And he's going to win it. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new TWF 24/7 fighter, Ricochet. Well, Michael Cole said we already had it. Xylee just knocked down Ricochet. So Xylee's going to win back the TWF 24/7 winnings again, Michael Cole says. I guess so. And Santa Claus isn't doing anything to stop it from happening, Renee Young said. Yeah, because Santa Claus already made a mistake by winning it, Corey Graves said. He's wise enough not to do it. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new TWF 24/7 fighter, Xylee. Look, Zaya, I gave in to, and we wonder what his forgiveness is going to be. Look, Xylee, I gave in. Alright, I won it. Ricochet beat me for it. You won it back. We see ourselves as even. I got to call myself the TWF 24/7 fighter again. It is the only strap I ever won in WWE and in the TWF. I just want to say, Father Yule, you should not hit me in the head like that. You said you didn't want the TWF 24/7 winnings. Yeah, well, I'm sorry for that, Xylee. I got caught up in the time. You know how it happened. You forgive me? Yeah, I guess I do forgive you. Well, at the end of the day, Michael Cole says, we should also be known that Xylee won back the TWF 24/7 winnings from Ricochet, who won it from Santa Claus, or Father Yule, who won it from Xia Li, Michael Cole says. Then again, Renee Young says that will go against the held belief that Father Yule's not a wrestler and not a fighter. Sometimes Renee Young said we do get caught up in a time, and we do something, and then later on we wish we didn't do that thing. Yeah, Michael and Renee, like when Santa Claus wanted to be won the TWF 24/7 winnings, only lose to Ricochet, and then learned, he didn't want to win it back. Oh yeah, we know how wise he is. And is he going to be dumb enough to win it back? Can we even trust him? Or Corey Graves said. You can always trust Father Yule, Santa Claus, Michael Cole says. Corey, where are you getting that? That he's going to, win it again? I don't know where he gets any of his things from, Renee Young says. He's been saying things like that for years. Oh, I have not saying that. I know once you win a strap, you always want to win it again. I can't think of anyone never wanted to win something again after they won it. Alright, take it away, Joey Styles. Thank you, Michael Cole and Renee Young. I'm going to be talking to Xia Li here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Alright, Xia Li, you won back the TWF 24/7 winnings again after losing it to Santa Claus, who lost it to Ricochet. Well, first off, Joey Styles, I didn't think that I would have to be dealing with the Father Yule thing. I didn't think he wanted to win the TWF 24/7 winnings again. I mean, oh yes, he did win it before. I didn't think he wanted to win it again. I mean, I'm in the ring, I get hit by him, then he wins it, then he loses to Ricochet, then I win it back to Ricochet. But man, he didn't hold it as long as he did in WWE when he beat the Care of the Zala for it and then lost it back to R-Truth. Yeah, that is true. That's true, Xia Li, that Santa Claus didn't hold the WWE 24/7 winnings all that long. The grounds is we don't know why he wanted to even win it like he did. But he said he got caught up in the time. And that's why he chose to do what he did. Yeah, I guess we all get, caught up in the time. And I forgive Father Yule for that. But then again, I'm also the TNA woman heavyweight fighter as well. And I'm going to say, Father Yule, if you do that to me again, then a sorry isn't going to work. And being put on the bad list, well, let's just say that that's not truly a worry of mine. So I'll forgive you for it. But if you do it to me again, then there will be no forgiveness. When I was Xia Li making it known that she forgives Father Yule, but she doesn't want him to do it again. Alright, back to you, Michael Cole and Renee Young. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Xia Li here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And it's all the time we got here for Xia Li. All the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I, Michael Cole, with Renee Young and Corey Graves, we hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Collision or Hit.